I'm Yana, and welcome to your Rise and Shine yoga practice. Today's practice is a energizing flow. We can start off in Sukhasana position with the legs folded one in front of another. It's a great flow first thing in the morning for all levels, especially if you're just getting up and going and getting some energy in the body. So inhale the arms up above the head. Exhale, hands back to center. Inhale, the arms up above the head. Gathering, and on the exhale, bring the right hand down to left knee, and bring the left hand behind you. Nice and tall through the spine here. Filling up the belly from the base, all the way up to under the arms, and on the exhale, hands back to center. Hands above the head. Left hand to right knee. Right hand behind you. Inhale. Breathing deep into the spine. Tall in the spinal chest. Fullness of the breath all the way to the back of the heart. On your next exhalation, releasing the breath, coming back to neutral. Inhale, the hands above the head. And on the exhale, bring the hands in front of you, extending the arms forward. You can use the fingertips to spider or walk the fingers as far out as you can. Move towards the right side, fingertips to the right side of the mat. And then you can place the right hand on top of the left. Bring the stretch all the way as you keep the left hip bone on the ground through the left side body. This full breath here. You're familiar with Ujjayi breath or victory breath, allowing the sound of the thoughts to be quieted by the sound of breath. Walking the hands back to the center and over to the left side of your mat. Inhale, placing the right hand on top of the left, ground into that right sit bones. Beautiful. Inhale, hands back to center, and then walking back up. We're going to come onto the back here, ground onto the back. You can inhale, open up the legs wide here. In a Baddha Konasana, Supta Baddha Konasana, supine. Toes together, knees apart. Breathe, grounding the back into the floor, palms up towards the sky. Slow breath. Exhale, releasing. One more full deep breath. You might place the hands on heart and the belly. Exhale, release. And knees, placing the right knee over the left. We're going to create the Gardasana pose in the arms and the legs. So right leg crossed over left, left arm crossed over right. We'll do just a little crunches here, so lifting the legs up and simultaneously lifting the arms of the head up off the floor. Exhale up, inhale back down. Exhale up, knees and elbows touching, inhale back down. Exhale up, inhale back down. Exhale, cross. Exchange the cross of the arms, right arm over left, cross the legs again, left arm over right this time. Extend the arms up towards the ceiling or towards the top of your mat, just to get the stretch in the shoulder blades. And then on the inhale, fill up the back body. Exhale, squeezing the knees and elbows together, lifting the head off the ground. Inhale back. Down, exhale up. Inhale back down. Extending the feet, maybe they don't touch the ground. Exhale, back up. Release the elbows. Releasing the feet down. Undoing the bind of the arms into Satipatthana, into bridge pose. So the fingertips are touching the back of the heels almost. Feet hip width distance apart. And we can inhale, gently lifting the tailbone off the ground, mid back and upper back off the ground. And the exhale, fullness of the breath, squeezing the lower body, the glutes, and on the exhale, massaging the spine one vertebra at a time back onto the ground. Inhale, lifting the spine off the floor. When you reach the fullness of the breath, the spine, lower spine, upper middle spine comes off the floor, all the way into the back of the shoulder blades. Exhale, back down. And one more time, inhale, slowly lifting the whole spine off of the floor, pressing into the heels here, maybe the toes are off the ground. Exhale, slowly releasing the spine onto the ground. To release that pose, we'll bring the toes up into the air, into happy baby pose. Feet wide apart, grabbing a hold of the outsides of the outer edge of the foot, using the strength of the arms to pull the legs back down towards the ground. Getting into the hips here. You might roll from the right hip to the left. Beautiful. Now that we've connected with the breath and the back, we're going to move over onto the front body, rolling up into a tabletop position. Hands and feet hip distance apart. Inhale the tailbone up towards the sky. Initiation movement from the hips. Chin up towards the sky, pressing into the hand. Exhale into cat position. Really arching up. Imagine there's a string pulling the back of the heart up towards the ceiling. One more inhale here. Chin, chest, head, the last thing to come up. Tailbone towards the sky. Belly button towards the floor. Exhale to cat. And then taking one more cow. Exhale back to cat. Tipping the toes under and coming up into downward dog here. Walk out your dog, your first downward dog of the day. Bend the right knee, bend the left knee. Right knee, left knee, alternating. Micro bend in the knees here. And on your next inhale, bring the right leg up into the air. Draw it through. Right heel comes between the right hand. And drop down to the ground. Inhale the arms up above the head. Lift up, square off the hips. And on the exhale, bring the interlaced fingers onto the top of the right thigh. Inhale here. And look over the right shoulder. And then look over the left shoulder. This is a lot on the knee. You can fold the left mat underneath you. And then exhale, draw the right hip back into a runner's lunge. Right toes up towards the sky. Squaring off the hips here. Getting that stretch through the hamstrings. And then inhale back forwards. Really drawing the whole hips forward, bringing the weight off the left knee, really coming more onto the top of the left thigh here. Exhale back, hips come back, right toe into the air, runner's lunge. And one more time, inhale forward. And on the exhale, tucking the left toe under. Left heel comes down to the ground at a 45-degree angle. We're going to come up into warrior. Inhale, the arms up above the head. Exhale, straighten that left leg. Arms come out to cactus. Inhale, bend the right knee. Straighten the arms. Warrior one. Grounding into both heels, even feet. Weight into the feet. Exhale, straighten the legs, arms to cactus. Hips pointing towards the front of the mat. And one more time, inhale, the arms up, straighten. Bend the right knee. And here, exhale the hands down. Draw the right knee back. Draw the knees down to the ground. And if you need to, come back into a child's pose here. Toes together, knees apart. Take 3 cleansing breaths here. Inhale in through the nose. Exhale out the mouth. Releasing. Cleansing breath. In through the nose, exhale, extend the arms forward. Maybe we're going to open them out here. One more breath here. Inhale through the nose, filling with the back body. Exhale, washing out with the breath. Beautiful. Coming back, untucking the toes, coming up into your downward dog. Walk those heels out. And exhale, inhale the left leg up into the air. Left leg comes up between the hands. Right side of the heel comes down onto the ground here. Inhale the arms up to warrior one. Straight arms. Exhale. Straighten the leg. Arms come down to cactus. Inhale. Straighten the arms. Straighten the legs. Bend the arms. Inhale. Straighten the arms. Exhale, bending the leg. Bend the arms, straighten the front leg. Bending the right knee, straighten the arms. Exhale, bring the arms down to the ground. The right knee comes down to the ground. Square off the hips here. Inhale the arms up above the head. And on the exhale, square off the hips, bringing the interlaced fingers onto the top of the right thigh. Inhale, bring the hips forward, opening up the front side of that right thigh. Weight into the front of the left heel. As the right knee moves towards the right toe. The left knee moves towards the left toe. But doesn't go over it. And on the exhale, drawing both of the hips back, left toe comes up into the air. Inhale, bending the left knee. And on the exhale, hips come back, left toes up into the air. Inhale, drawing the hips forward. Belly comes forward, and exhale. Hips come back, toes come up into your runner's lunge. Coming forward, framing the hands with the right foot, tucking the right toe under. Inhale, draw the left leg back. You will stay here for 3 breaths in bridge. You can come onto your knees if you want to, nice and strong through the back. Inhaling here. Full breath. Exhale, belly button, just fine. Inhale here. Strengthening, exhale. Releasing one more breath here. If you're shaking, you're doing so great. Inhale here. Exhale, belly button, just fine. Draw the knees down to the ground. And then draw the left leg forward into Pigeon Pose. Inhale, breathing, rotating the shoulders up and down and back. Squaring off the hips here. And exhale, walk the hands forward. Right toe is straight behind you. You could make a pillow for your hands so you're resting your head on the tops of the hands. 3 breaths. Setting the tone for your day. Relax, strong, gentle, beautiful. One more full breath. Exhale on the release. Walking the arms back up. Draw the left knee back to plank. And on the inhale, right knee comes forward between the hands. Right hip comes onto the ground. Left top of toe up to the ground. Into your pigeon pose. Inhale up. Right, draw that left foot forward a little bit more parallel towards the front of the mat. And on the exhale, it's available for you coming onto your forearms or allowing the head to come over to the floor. Breathe into that hip, into any tightness. Beautiful full breath. Complete releasing. One more breath here. Breathe. Rounding into the shoulders, the hips, the top of the feet. And on the exhale, coming back up, pressing the right toe back. Exhale into plank. Inhale here. And on the exhale, lifting the hips up into downward dog. Three breaths in downward dog here. Try to keep the knees slightly bent here, the feet hip width distance apart, rotating the shoulders up and down and back. Spaciousness in the side of the ears. And on your next exhalation, walking, stepping, or jumping the toes up towards the hands. Feet hip width distance apart. Inhale up to flat back. And exhale here to a forward fold. Bending the knees here, allowing the front body to rest, grabbing hold of each elbow. Front body resting on the thighs. Just hanging out for a few breaths in this. Breathe into the back of the heart. Beautiful. And on the exhale, release the arms and slowly grounding into the heels, rolling up vertebra by vertebra. The head and the neck is the last thing to come up. Palms facing towards the front of your mat. Beautiful. We'll open up towards the front of the mat here. Inhale the arms up above the head. Cross the right hand over the left. The arms, crossing the grounding to the right foot, cross the left leg over the right. Left foot might come around the back of right calf, and then as if you're sitting down into a chair, bringing the hips back. If this is hard for your balance, finding a point in front of you that's not moving, or if it's still difficult, dropping the right toe onto the ground here. Using the breath. Soft and strong through the shoulders as you're getting a stretch on the back side of the body, and the core is what is stabilizing the body here. Nice deep full ujjayi breath here. Exhaling. One more full inhalation. And on the exhale, releasing the legs, releasing the arms, sweeping the arms out towards the side. Hands back to heart center. You can give that a shake and let it go. And we're going to try it on the other side. So this time crossing left arm over right. Elbows come up towards the chin. And then coming up onto the right toes, grounding into the left heel. Lifting the right knee, crossing it over the left. Top of left thigh comes over the right. Sit back in that chair, and you'll notice one leg is different than the other. So you might have more stability on one side than the other. Be compassionate with yourself and generous with the breath. You can, wrapping that right toe around the left thigh. Sitting back in the chair is going to give you more stability, believe it or not. Sit, bending at the hips. Nice and tall at the same time through the arms, lifting the arms up towards the sky. Deep breath here. Sound of the breath louder than the sound of the thoughts. Inhale. And exhale. Last breath. Here on the exhale, undo the arms. Open, sweeping them out, undo the legs. Inhale, exhale. Hands back to the heart. We'll end the pose here and practice with some waterfall breaths, inhaling the arms up above the head. Exhaling, hands to heart center. This time sitting into the legs, into horse stance or goddess pose. Inhale the arms up, straighten the legs. Straighten the arms, exhale the hands back to heart center. Inhale, straighten the arms, straighten the legs. Exhale the hands to heart center. Beautiful. And one last breath. Gathering, bringing that freshness into your day. Hands to heart center, straightening the arms, straightening the legs, bringing the hands in front of the heart. Grounding into the feet here. Just setting an intention for your day. Maybe a one-word intention of peace or calm. Bowing your chin to your chest. Giving thanks for this practice and for this time together. For your commitment to your healing practice and to your own healing. Namaste and Ashe.